Now, if we go to Chin Radio, here is my good friend Cheryl Antoine. Good morning, my darling. How are you?
Good morning, sweetheart. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. What's new in your world? What's going on?
Well, my world is still into the Black History Month because February we still have a few more days. So
Still lots of events going on?
A lot of events going on, and they've tried to double up, like I said, with the dates to get all the events, as many as they can.
I think the one at the fourth stage coming up tonight, for anybody who wants to get a good look at Black history in this country is a must.
That would be the ideal location to go, the ideal venue to go to get a real purview of what it is historically in the Black communities as it is across Canada and other parts of the diaspora. Now, for example, this evening from 7:30 to 10, like you say, at the fourth stage there, Beyond the Railroad, the Black history, and that journey is always a story with other layers of it yet to be told and told again.
Yes.
So the spoken word, you have, what's the name there, Meritine Edwards. You have John, Ruth Ann Edwards.
Ruth Ann Edwards and
yes,
Greg
she's one
Frankson,
of the great,
yeah.
Exactly. So they're going to show us through the word and through the artistry what the African origin and the descent was through the times in Canada.
Yeah, because there's more to it than Beyond the Railroad is a good title because there's more to Black history in this country and how a lot of Black people ended up here, right?
Exactly. It didn't just start and end there.
No.
That's exactly right. And I mean, it's a mere $20 admission to go to that event to see. And what I like about the the address is mad@ottawastorytellers.ca.
Yeah.
You can check with them via email.
Mad@ottawastorytellers.ca.
So that's on tonight.
Yeah.
Great place, venue, and everything wise to go to. And then tomorrow, God willing, from 8:30 onward, at St. Paul's University, right there on 223 Main Street. It's going to be the Black Youth Conference and the Black Youth Palooza.
Right.
They're going to be more community, and the Be More Community organization is hosting this with three dreads and a bald head. They're going to be having this event there, giving you a bit more insight and for the youth to see how the story goes, so to speak. And
now,
that's a $50 admission.
A lot of the history, Cheryl, when it comes to the Black community in this country is involved in the Underground Railroad. And it's such an interesting subject. You can find out more about that at the Canadian Museum of Civilization.
Yes, exactly. And that is going to be the rivers to cross and the tales of the underground. I mean, that in itself, I think, can carry Black History Month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't finish with it.
No, it's such a great story to tell. Not only how people ended up getting here in this country, but the Canadians who helped them along the way.
Exactly so. That's what I was going to mention. I mean, the strength of the persons and the commitment of the Canadians who helped them, because they didn't just come over and made it on their own.
We're talking about
they were hidden.
Yeah, we're talking about people both on the American and Canadian side who hid people in church basements, in coffins, in you name it, to get them to the railroad, to get them under, across the border and into this country.
And to freedom, and the heritage, it's where the heritage of our culture continued and how, so many unexpected persons, I should say, helped along the way. So it's a real great story. Yeah. It's a good, more than coffee time. It's really deep. Yeah. And more people should, I think even beyond February, it's something that we can have.
Well, it shouldn't be just a month.
No,
you know what I mean?
Not at all.
But this is a good way to find out more about it and to wrap up Black History Month. No question.
And then they get on the lighter side of things in typical, cultural style. They'll be doing a dinner, and this is going to be at St. Anthony's Banquet Hall, and the Guyanese Association, they're the ones who are responsible for that dinner on Saturday with cocktails and the whole works. I mean, that they can enjoy that now after as many years through the railroad. Yeah. I mean, that speak to the efforts of those who, and all Canadians even, and like you said, Americans who helped us to get here.
That's right. Listen,
I know we got to wrap up quickly, but one quick thing that I'll send you a link to, that did you know that that since in, I think, 1868 or thereabouts, that they had blacks that were taken from Africa to India.
Wow.
So we have millions or so of blacks living, born, bred, and know no other country than India as their heritage and home. Yeah. It's an interesting, very interesting.
Listen, Cheryl, we got to run, but thanks for your time, my darling.
You're more than welcome. Cherise, darling, love you lots. She's looking forward. Her brother's coming in to perform at Mavericks on Friday.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, so she's looking forward to that. Love you, darling.
That drummer boy, the little drummer boy.
The little drummer boy, all now the great big drummer boy.
Yeah. Thanks, Cheryl.
Hi, take care. Cheers, love.
Cheryl Antoine over at Chin Radio.